collision has happened on the opposite northbound carriageway. A traffic jam is already forming behind it.
There they are. Mike Oscar 248. Just past it, going southbound, the vehicle in live lane. It's in lane 4. Highways are probably going to get there before I do, as I've got to turn at 18.
One of the vehicles involved in the crash is stationary in the outside lane. Overhead signs have closed the lane to all drivers.
But they've had to put a lane 4 closure on, but you'll still get people going down this lane here because thinking, oh, look, like that van there, I can make progress down here, not realising it's closed for a reason. Got to work our way all the way through all that.
With the outside lane closed, Niaz should have a clear run to get to the incident. However, impatient drivers are using the lane to try and jump the queue.
Just make it more difficult for me.
In heavy traffic, some drivers will try anything to get ahead, whatever the risk. On the M1, this HGV and van both ignore the closed lane signs, driving dangerously down the hard shoulder.
For the last 2 miles, it's been saying get over, but oh no.
On the M60 in Manchester, a car has broken down by the central reservation. 2 Highways England officers had closed the lane, but this vehicle ignores the signs, narrowly missing a lorry as it moves over. On the M6, the grey Peugeot nearly crashes as it speeds to overtake the HGV. Back on the M6, PC Niaz Waddington is making slow progress towards the incident.
At least people are getting it now. This just goes to show people's logic and thinking. So when you see a police car coming past as well, people think, oh, crap, there's a bump. I'm not going to get home on time. See, all these people who think they can make some ground by staying out in this lane.
He's managed to get through 3 miles of the tailback, but drivers are still ignoring the signs.
Oi! Wind your window down! It's a no entry lane! That's a ticket! Right, stay in that lane! Sometimes it's hard not to lose your temper, but you've got to still remain composed until you deal with what you're facing with up here.
The UK's highways are not for the faint-hearted. And when road users don't obey the rules, the results can be dramatic, terrifying, and dumbfounding. Back on the M6, PC Niaz Waddington is responding to an urgent incident.
There they are.
Despite the outside lane of the motorway being closed, some impatient drivers are trying to get ahead.
It's a no entry lane! That's a ticket!
Eventually, the traffic clears as Niaz reaches the incident.
They ran up the back of it.
They went up to the back of the other guy, and his vehicle's all right?
Yeah, very little damage. It was a...
And he didn't want to hang around?
No, he was happy to go. No problem with him. He was fine. He was compliant, nice.
Bloody hell.
Niaz finds the driver and passenger of the blue car that's blocking the lane.
Hiya, you two okay? You're all right, okay.
I was driving, and then I looked over to see if there was a car to go into the next lane. I knew it, I was in the back of the car.
Says section 170, non-injury road traffic collision, details exchanged. She's pulled out, she's then tried to correct and front end of her car's slightly damaged, but it won't cut out.
As the car is too damaged to be driven, it will have to be moved to a nearby garage by a vehicle recovery team.
Is the recovery trucks not far away?
How long are the recovery going to be?
Sorry?
How long are they going to be?
Recovery about 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So the recovery will take you...
Junction 19 to our mates are waiting for us.
Junction 19?
It's literally a mile.
All right.
With arrangements made for the 2 occupants to be picked up by a friend, Niaz is ready to leave the incident.
There's quite a few vehicles going through the red X. I've got a reg of one vehicle now. I'm just going to try and play catch up and deal with them appropriately, which will mean slap him with a ticket. It just annoys me how people cannot recognise and obey road signs, and then they wonder why the police are stopping them. You try to move back in from lane 4, having been in the red X lane, to lane 3, then lane 2, thinking I'm not going to clock his number plate.
8 minutes later, Niaz catches up with the vehicle.
Lane 4 was closed off because there was an incident.
Traffic was bumper to bumper. I literally couldn't
Right,
do anything else.
but the red X and the move over from lane 4 to 3 is a good mile back.
I know what I've done, why I've done it. and
Okay.
I've explained it to you.
All right, no
Okay.
problem.
The driver believes he hasn't done anything wrong, claiming he couldn't move into lane 3. Niaz isn't having any of it.
You'll be given a traffic offence report and it'll be points on your licence for it.
But I want to contest that because I generally don't believe I'm in the wrong for it.
What you've done is contravened a red X which has been there for a good mile.
The driver is adamant he will contest the ticket in court. He will have 28 days to do so, and if found guilty, could receive an even harsher sentence.